Power 98 Love Songs. It's Louis Capaldi, Someone You Loved, right here on The Late Show. Hey, it's JK hanging out with you and a very special guest on the first Friday edition of The Late Show. And on today's Late Show, we have film director Kelvin Sung sharing with us his latest project, Seven, available exclusively on the AMM app. Let's have a listen. Hey, welcome to The Late Show. Tell us your name, what you do, and what this new show is all about.
This is actually a web series, and then it is commissioned by Asia Media Momentum, AMM. So we have this idea of crafting out a series that is entirely shot on portrait mode. You know that these days a lot of people are on their mobile all the time, so we just want to play around with the idea of shooting something that is not too long in duration, something that is long enough in duration to entertain people whenever they're on the go. So every episode is only 5 minutes, so it's a total of 10 episodes. So the title of this series is called Seven.
As in like the 7 deadly sins. Ooh, I love this. All right, tell us more about this show.
This is a very unique production because we are using a lot of new faces. We are not using any very established or known faces, because this is something relatively new, and we want that kind of really youthful, raw and young energy, in terms of the casting to be in this very unique production. So Seven is really a thriller about a group of 7 people who receive a text at the same time one day, and they are invited to a house. So when they meet the mastermind behind this message for the first time, they realize that it is part of a plan for them to be in a game show. And in this game show, they are supposed to overcome their core sin, so-called sin, a sin that they themselves are not even aware of. And because of this challenge, they'll get to win $1 million. For those who do not manage to overcome their core sin in the show, they will die that very night. So the key is to find that $1 million and overcome your sin before day breaks. So everything happens within the course of just one night.
And once again, that was Kelvin Sung, film director of the latest web series 7, available exclusively on the AMM app. You can download it right now from the Google Play Store, Apple App Store. Just search Asia Momentum Media. He's going to come back in a while to share more with us on the web series 7. Power 98 Love Songs. That's Justin Bieber. A bit of Hold On happening right here on The Late Show. It is JK with you all the way till midnight, and we got a special guest on the show. And on today's Late Show, we have film director Kelvin Sung sharing with us his latest project, Seven, available exclusively on the AMM app. Let's have a listen. Can you tell us who exactly is in this show?
Okay, the cast are, like I mentioned just now, they are really new faces. So some of them are actually from my production company and my YouTube channel, KSP TV. So then we have Danny Zhao, we have Esther Leong, we have Spencer, as well as Cheryl Cheng. And then some of the artists from AMM, they are Yong Yu, Vanessa, there's Joshua, and there's also Lincoln. So 4 plus 4, 8 people. Why are they 8 people? Because one of them, Joshua from AMM, he plays the mastermind behind this whole game show. So he's that so-called evil person.
And how do we watch this? Is there a platform somewhere?
Well, this is a very special platform. It's called Asia Media Momentum. The app can be downloaded when you go to the App Store. So it can only be viewed on the app because it's meant to be watched using portrait mode, right? So I think it's free to download and is available on, I mentioned App Store just now, so you can just download it and start watching. In fact, episodes 1 and episodes 2 are already out.
As a director, can you share with us some challenges that you may have had on set?
Well, I think I'm very, very blessed because all the actors, even though they are relatively new, They have been very cooperative. They have been such a pleasure to work with, always eager to learn and try new things. And my directorial style is always very, I'm not dictative, or I'm not, always telling people what to do. So what I do is that I'll give them a certain set of directions, and then they'll give me their input, and from there we devise everything, and then whatever that comes out is usually really good. And I was quite happy with the result of the entire of the first few episodes that we've edited. So it's really a pleasure to work with these new faces. But apart from that, because most of the scenes take place within a two-story house, right? So the challenge will always be trying to sustain the audience attention by making each of the scenes exciting, because there's not much change of scenery. Everything is just within the house. It's either in the room, in the kitchen, in the hall, and all that. So it's really about the storytelling element that will keep our audience at the edge of their seats. And because we are also shooting on a rather, not very high budget, right? So we must make use of whatever resources that we have and still make it exciting for our viewers out there.
And once again, that was Kelvin Sung, film director of the latest web series 7, available exclusively on the AMM app. You can download it right now from the Google Play Store, Apple App Store. Just search Asia Momentum Media. He's going to come back in a while to share more with us on the web series 7. Tate McRae, You Broke Me First, all happening right here on The Late Show. JK with you all the way till midnight. A special guest on The Late Show. And on today's Late Show, we have film director Kelvin Sung sharing with us his latest project, 7, available exclusively on the AMM app. Let's have a listen. Any funny stories, memorable things that happened while filming this show?
We have this incident whereby we have a chair that is supposed to be outside the house, but at the end of the shoot, we don't know why it ended up on level 2 of the house. So when myself and my producer were asking the crew, hey, who took the chair up? Because the chair is not light also. And as a director, I didn't ask for the chair to be brought up to level 2, right? So when we asked everybody, no one admitted, and there wasn't any reason for them to lie, right? It wasn't money that had been stolen, it was just a chair being brought up, right? So in the end, we realized that, nobody actually brought the chair up, and we wondered what could have brought the chair up in the first place. So we didn't want to go too far into it, so we decided to let it rest. But however, the second week, the second weekend when we were there, another strange thing happened, and that was, when we put a picture behind the actress, right? So without any wind, nothing, because it was totally indoor, as we were about to roll, the picture fell off by itself. It seems like when we play it, because we managed to record it, it seems that there was some force that pushed the picture down, and all the glass on the picture was shattered. So we got to sweep the glass and all that, but luckily the picture was still intact. So we put it in the scene. You still cannot tell that the glass has been broken already.
Oh wow, what a story. You know what, I'm already super intrigued. I already want to catch this series. But for those who are still not convinced, tell us, director, why should we watch this web series?
Very simple. It's a local content, it's original content, and it's also a lot of people, when they saw the poster, they thought that it's going to be horror, but it is not horror. It is actually a thriller. It talks about, the 7 deadly sins, and not just that, there is a very big moral message behind the entire series. But I won't review it here because there are a few twists at the end of the series. So go watch it for yourself, and also enjoy every episode, because it's only 5 minutes long. So it's easy to digest, whether you're at an MRT, you're on a Grab ride, on a taxi, or just want to take a 5-minute break, So there's no reason why you shouldn't be watching 7 on AMM app.
And once again, that was Kelvin Sung, film director of the latest web series 7, available exclusively on the AMM app. You can download it right now from the Google Play Store, Apple App Store. Just search Asia Momentum Media.